It's not easy seeing people battling for their lives, number one. And number two, the stress the families of those people go through is mind-blowing. Virus is real. People, the virus is very real. And I work at Kolebu Teaching Hospital as a nurse.
We all know what's going on all over the world. People are dying from getting the deadly coronavirus and all that.
As at today, 3.2 million people have died from COVID-19. Since it broke out in 2020, we've all been praying for a solution. Drugs have failed us, or we were all using various methods to try and contain the disease, but yet still it wasn't helping. The only way we know that we can actually overcome this disease is through vaccination. So vaccination is just about introduction of a weak form of the disease into your system, so that it goes and serves as a security for you. In the event you are exposed to the COVID-19 disease again, your system won't be able to fight it.
So I believe that people should get vaccinated in order to be able to stay alive for themselves and for their loved ones as well. I say this because I've personally lost one of my favorite uncles to this deadly coronavirus.
The use of vaccine is very safe, and this is not the first time we are using vaccines. We've used vaccines since time immemorial. Do you remember the 6 childhood killer disease, the whooping cough, the pertussis, the tuberculosis that were associated with children? Today, you can even talk about polio. Today, they are no more there. Why? Because of vaccine. So vaccines are safe, and if we give consent to its use, very soon we would be able to overcome COVID-19.
Well, I'm not exactly a scientist. I can't really determine it's safe or it's not safe, but I think people should get vaccinated because, even if not for you, you're helping somebody else and you're saving somebody else's life.
Number one, our people, the leadership of the country, they have set good examples to us. They have been the first people to take the vaccine.
I have received my first shot. I took that in first week of March when we had the first consignment come in. Personally, I was actually looking forward to taking it, being a COVID-19 frontline health worker, seeing the devastating effects of COVID.
Yes, I've been vaccinated. I've had all 2 shots, and I think for me, going through the process was easy for me because my organization organized for those who were interested.
After the vaccine, the only problems I had was shoulder getting sore and then feeling tired, and it was just for a day or 2, and then I was back on my feet. I didn't have any vomiting or any of those adverse effects that people had when they got their first vaccine.
I had my shot on my left shoulder. Within 8 minutes, I left the center, walking freely. I reached home. Following day, I was just tuning up myself to see if I would feel some pains around my body. I woke up very healthy, and nothing happened to me. So in fact, there was nothing to fear about on this vaccine. Nothing at all. I assure people who are not vaccinated that they should go in to take the vaccine.
People said they got reactions, but I never got any reaction. And after I had my first shot, and I was also scared after, because I was like, everyone is getting reaction, and I seem to be the only one not getting any reaction. So I had to even call a doctor friend and ask, like, are you sure everything is okay with me? Because people are getting reaction and I'm not getting any reaction. Am I okay? And stuff like that. But then, the doctor assured me that everything was fine. And then, yes, not everyone was going to get a reaction, so I was fine.
I just had a little reactions and symptoms after I had my first vaccination. I had some pains at the area that I got vaccinated, and I was a little bit feverish in the night but I think it was because I didn't really eat well. It didn't really last. It was just for a day, and after taking the painkillers, I was fine. With my second vaccination, I didn't have any symptoms at all.
After the vaccination, I would say under normal circumstances, something new has come into your system. So if you are going to react, you will react, but it's not so extreme to the extent that people would say you turn into a bed.
Yes, I've been vaccinated. It was great. I think that finally we're getting somewhere with the plan to get rid of COVID so that we can all get back to our normal life.
Well, as somebody who travels a lot, for me it was the safest thing to do, to get the vaccine and then feel safe, and then the people around me also to get safer.
I decided to get vaccinated because of the nature of my work. I go to the field a lot, so even when you practice the COVID protocols, you still get other people who do not observe the rules. So you are still exposed and at risk of getting the virus.
I think it's basically because my mom had been vaccinated. Quite a number of people around me had been vaccinated, and I had seen the way they reacted to the drug, and it wasn't so scary. So
I was actually looking forward to the vaccine, and so fear wasn't part of it, and I was very much prepared to take the vaccine, and yeah, it was great for me.
The virus is real, people. The virus is very real. If you wait till you get infected, trust me, the medications you are going to take are from the same people that manufactured the vaccine. Videos have come out saying other people got some form of cerebral palsy, some form of disorders after taking the vaccine. Trust me, I'm a living testimony. I haven't experienced anything. Our president took the vaccine, his wife, the cabinet. We haven't seen anything.
I was very afraid when I got my first vaccination because of all the rumors and conspiracy theories we're hearing around, and you know, that is going to either break your immune system or is going to make you infertile, and there are so many conspiracy theories.
I wasn't afraid because I'm not one to buy into fear-mongering or conspiracy theory literature. So I wasn't afraid. I was rather happy that the vaccine was here. And
most people are scared because of what they are hearing, but then it's not so scary. So I think they should, and it will benefit them in the long run.
I wasn't afraid because, well, being a health worker, I know the importance of vaccines, and I know that right from the beginning of this pandemic, I knew that to end COVID, it would be a vaccine that would need to end COVID.
I would encourage everyone to get vaccinated because it's not as scary as the conspiracy theories out there and everybody having issues with it.
It's best to be protected, it's best to be safe, so I'll still encourage people to take the vaccine. Myths would always be there, but then you'd have to listen to the right things from the credible sources, and that would help.
Yes, I would encourage each and everyone to get vaccinated because, one, your health matters, and also if you love traveling like me, it would also be a requirement if you want to be traveling around, and also for the fact that we know that now if you get vaccinated, it's going to lessen the kinds of symptoms that you're going to get. Then why not?
Well, the gingers and garlic and everything is good for your body. It helps build your immunity, but it doesn't prevent COVID.
People should get vaccinated because the rate of dying patients, COVID-19 patients, is increasing every time.
I have gotten vaccinated, and I encourage every Tom, Dick and Harry to also do the same. The reason being that if I get vaccinated and you don't, we don't tend to reach what we call herd immunity. This means that we all get a form of protection against the disease. It's just like building a wall around us. If there is an opening in the wall, a thief can always come in to steal from us. But if we all work together by building these blocks around us, then breaking through will be very difficult. So I will encourage everybody to get vaccinated so that together we shall overcome COVID-19.